Have you ever walked into a trade show and thought to yourself, these people must be rich. There's no way I could afford this. The displays, the lights, the graphics, the people. Yeah, a trade show can get super expensive, but there's a few tricks that help you get a trade show done. And if you pull it off right, it's an incredible exhibit at just under $1,000. Let's get into it. I'm Steve Rad, founder of Backdrop.com. We've helped thousands of brands achieve their marketing needs and exhibition agendas. Whether you're a small mom and pop shop going to your first trade show or a Fortune 500 company, we'll help you get it on time and under budget. Now, most booths you see are overbuilt. They're overspent. And if you're just starting out, the last thing you need is an overpriced trade show display that can't convert prospects into business. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to exhibit at a trade show for under $1,000 while looking professional and maximizing your true brand potential and optimizing your booth for results. Because when it comes to trade show booths, you don't just need money. You need clarity, you need a strategy, you need a cohesive marketing message that drives your brand forward. Let's get into it. Before I jump into step one, I just want to talk about the importance of picking the right show. Your biggest cost at a trade show is the actual booth space, being the actual concrete that you're registering and renting for those few days. If you're just starting out, obviously don't go book the most expensive show. Be realistic with your expectations and get in front of the shows that have the biggest registered audience at the lowest price. And here's just a beginner pro tip or hack. When you're registering your booth, ask the show organizer or try to book yourself a corner booth. Most of those small shows don't upcharge for those. And a corner booth will usually open up two sides of visibility, and that extra real estate is very much so worth it. All right, so now let's talk about the actual booth itself and our budget. This is where companies blow their budget or allow for the wheels to come off. Our budget in this scenario is $1,000. Let's lock that in. For that price point, we're going minimal, we're going portable, we're going smart. Now, the go-to backdrop for me is always the Quick Zip. It's sleek, it's slender, it's modern, and with a high resolution print, it's the go-to backdrop at just under $700. Can you get one for half price on Temu? Absolutely. Is there a chance that the backdrop you ordered from Alibaba Express doesn't show up in time for the show and you end up missing the entire event and looking ridiculous in front of your competitors? Maybe, but for the sake of this example, let's budget $700 for a premium product with a high resolution fabric that includes not only an American support team if you ever need to get a hold of us, but also a lifetime warranty on the materials to ensure you're always dialed in for whatever show you're going to be exhibiting at and whatever brand you're hoping to promote. Next, and depending on what you're actually selling or promoting at the show, I suggest a 6-foot folding table. Those usually run about $40. And we'll slap a table graphic on that bad boy, and that sets you back another $200, but now you have depth in the stand. You've got layers, and now you're able to sit or stand in the aisle with an extension of your brand and work the folks as they walk past your booth. If you don't need a table, or maybe you're like me, you don't like to sit at trade shows, I'd swap out the table for a retractable banner stand. So now instead of a table in front of you, you've got a tall and narrow graphic, which is another layer to the brand story. Remember, the goal here is to create depth and get something up into the aisle so that you can't be ignored. And a banner stand will cost you only about $150, which puts us well under a 1K budget. Now, something we can't ignore, the best part of this entire setup so far is all of these things all fit into one small carrying case. That means you're either shipping this thing straight to the show or hotel for maybe about $100, or even better yet, you're gonna bring it on the airplane as checked luggage. No crates, no fees, no union labor, no forklifts. You carry it in yourself, you set it up in under an hour, and you get out there and go network and have drinks with potential customers. And that's it. That's the core what you need to do to exhibit at under $1,000. And we've got you right now locked in at $850. Ask our team for active coupon codes. There's always some kind of promo running. We'll even kick you back $100 if you post a picture during your show and tag us. So many fun ways to save and expose your brand. You just need to be vocal and get your hustle on. Hey, and let's say you have a slightly larger budget. You're like, hey Steve, well, let's not be so frugal. I've got an extra $1,500 or $500. What else can we do to push? I would argue that the only missing piece currently in this scenario is flooring. When you arrive at the trade show and you haven't booked flooring yet, they can hit you for anywhere from $300 to $500, depending on the size of the booth space. Now, if your brand can coexist with concrete, then you're good. You're locked in. It is what it is, and you're ready to go. But if you need that extra touch of elegance or brand identity, then I would suggest a few $100s on the side for maybe some foam flooring tiles, some interlocking grid tiles, or something to elevate that look. And that's all a trade show is about. The necessary small pieces to not look cheap, not look inexperienced, and to add brand value without burning cash. I've got links in the bio down below for all the items I mentioned, including the extras like the lights or flooring. Comment with some of your feedback on any items that you think I may have missed, or whatever little hacks you've used in the past to elevate your booths and backdrops. I would love to feature your brand journey in an upcoming video. As always, be sure to subscribe for Trade Show Everything. I'm Steve Rad. We'll see you on the show floor.